Summer is over in the UK, the rain has well and truly arrived, and I've busted out the hardtop. I'm not fitting it yet because there's one problem I need to address first. So my Elise is about 20 years old, and I believe this is the original lining, and as you can see, it's sagging quite a lot. When I had it on last winter, this fabric would just rest on top of my head and drive me crazy. So the plan is to remove this fabric, sand off any of the foam, put fresh adhesive down and get it nice and tight with some new fabric, and hopefully I'll be able to drive my Elise in the winter with the lid on without being driven crazy. Let's get stuck in. Tool required for the first job, Treasure-mate hairdryer. So what I'm doing here is using the hairdryer to warm up that foam and then just gently pulling it away from the roof. Hurdle number one, the fabric's going under this bracket and I don't have any tools to remove this. So I'm just going to cut around it for now and stick around it. So fabric is all off. Now we just need to get rid of all of this horrible foam stuff left behind. So I started off tackling this using soapy water and a microfiber, but this had almost no impact. So pretty quickly I busted out some sandpaper and tried with that. But again, this was a lot of hard work. So the mouse sander came out to try and save my arms, and pretty soon had the whole roof scuff sanded, ready for adhesive. Sanding's done, and it currently looks probably worse than it did before, but I'm hoping that I've scuffed it enough that the adhesive will stick to it. Let's find out. Before spraying on the adhesive, I taped up areas I didn't want to get covered in glue. So like this Velcro piece here, this bracket, the seals running down the edge, this top bit of the roof, and then the same on the other side. Once Alfie had checked over my workmanship, I moved on to cutting the fabric. So here I'm just cutting the fabric down to the rough right size and shape before I start actually trying to stick it to the roof. With the trimming done, it's time to say bye to Alfie, sorry mate, as I'm about to start spraying the glue, which stinks, paints this mask. So I'm using this strong spray adhesive off Amazon, and I'm putting it on like spray paint, making sure I cover the entire roof and then smooth down this fabric as tight as I can. Once that's all done, this is what it's looking like. A little bit rough around the edges, so I'll get the Stanley knife out and just trim those edges off. And it's starting to look much better. I just need to tackle these edges where I've still got the old adhesive on there. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm getting this sticky remover and a microfiber and spending hours, and I do mean hours, rubbing it all off. Eventually, this is what it looks like, and I'm really pleased with the result. The edges are a little bit tatty, but once the rest of the roof is on, you can't actually see them, so I think it should look alright. Just before I put the roof back in the car, I did put some Gorilla Tape on the edges just for extra support. As like I said, you won't see them. So it's finally time to quickly put on the hardtop. So this is it, finally in the car, and I have to say I'm really pleased with the result. You can't really see my Gorilla Tape lines, and it doesn't actually look too DIY. So overall, success, job done, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.